Hello, foodies. If you are hearing or seeing this, you are not a Patreon supporter yet, and that is totally fine. Nevertheless, thank you for listening to us. Consider joining our free Discord community by clicking on the link in the show notes. And if you can't throw a buck a week to our Patreon, why don't you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify, or better, do both of them. Also, sub to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/food coaching. And of course, many thanks to all our Patreon supporters for supporting us financially. Now, let's start this show. Hello, dear foodies. What's better than team of the season in Ultimate Team? Discussions if players deserve to be in a team, fans complaining about their special players, players posting selfies with huge cardboard cutouts from those cards, and the everlasting debate about champ rewards and when they should give out these shiny new blues. Players returning en masse to play champ, all current cards feeling redundant in mere weeks, and let's not forget the fact that the servers are usually collapsing under the rising pressure. And last but not least, do an upgrade SPCs throughout the night, putting that insane team of the season card and realizing nobody was around to celebrate that with you. Oh, TOTS, which as a content creator, I learned to think of that as topic of the show, which luckily is now both. Can you bring the hype this year as well? As I, with a heavy heart, say goodbye to my current icon God Squad, we look forward to what the next weeks will bring us, starting with a brand new variant of TOTS Live. My name is John, and I'll be your host of today's episode 605 of Food and Review, and I'm joined by my friend Ingve.
Hello.
And Chris.
Caxo, that's
a new one. You've practiced that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's from the wonderful city of Bilbao. So Caxo to all our Basque listeners out there.
So you just wanted to say that you've been on holiday?
Very much so. And it rained. It actually rained, so it wasn't much a holiday. Yeah, it did. It was actually wetter than Scotland, would you believe so? We fitted right in.
3 more weeks, Chris, will be in Crete having the event there. Always good weather in Crete, right?
Definitely. Marius promises us that.
Definitely. Ingve, looking sharp, my friend, looking sharp. TOTS Live. Are you prepared? Are you hyped? What's going on?
Well, I'm prepared. Not so very hyped, but interesting. It feels a little bit like a FUT Fantasy promo. This is like kind of a cool down before the proper teams. So that's I'm just quietly not celebrating, but it's better than last week at least.
Yeah, I mean, this week has been an absolute drought, hasn't it been? This has been boring. I didn't took time off. I played my 7 rival matches or wins and actually then took time off. But I had no desire to grind, which still leaves me with a lot of packs over this week. A lot of dupes blocking me opening those packs. And I would like to see, as a conclusion of today's show, Ingve, should I put those dupes into an SPC that's out? And should I open packs or not? But let's discuss that in a moment. Chris, you are already wearing blue? Mm-hmm. Feeling blue about TOTS or happy, hyped?
For me, I'm a little bit sad because, as you say, it's a chance to say goodbye to our team, because when we get these TOTS cards, we're going to lose a lot of the players that we love to play with. So this, for me, is the end of days. I look forward to it, but I'm also tinged with a little bit of sadness. No, I was just going to say one of the positives is I really like the card design. I think it's really cool, and I think this year, the cards designs have been absolutely tremendous, and I haven't seen one of these cards live, so I don't know if there is any animation in those cards, but I think it's definitely a thumbs up for the card designers out there.
Anything card design, 5 out of 5 again?
No, they're okay. I prefer the old type. There's too many colors now on this. This is more like a team of the year feeling with all the gold and everything. So this kind of, for me, doesn't fit the team of the season. I prefer those to be a little bit cleaner. There's too much going on these. So not a huge. They're nice, but I'm not a huge fan, to be honest.
I think they're very dark blue, which normally Team of the Year is very dark blue, and TOTS
That
is
as
light
well,
blue.
yeah. So there's just too many colors, too much gold, and everything mixed with some bronzish tones and etc. So there's like too much going on. I think for me this year.
Yeah, it takes a little bit useful for me as well. Well, but then never again, or then again, I would say never again. Then again, I think it's something fresh, right? So that's good. Tell us, what's TOTS Live, Ingve? What does it actually do?
Well, it's pretty much like FUT Fantasy. The teams that the players play for need to win 2 matches in the next 4 league games. That will give them a +1 overall upgrade. So it's not a +1 inform upgrade. And the Players Club need to score 8 goals in the next 4 league matches, and that will give them another +1 overall upgrade. So this is starting from the next 4 league matches starting from Friday 19th of April 2024. So that's the live thing, and some of the cards have got triple playstyle plus now. People will notice that, and some are not so lucky and they kind of only have 2. So there's that as well.
Can't they get another boost? I'm thinking now, or am I reading it incorrectly?
Just two boosts.
Just the 2.
2 boosts.
Oh, the other one is the summary of course. Yeah, definitely. I was about to say they did a good job explaining it this time with some graphics. Yeah. But then again, I misunderstood, so scrap that.
Yep.
That's a great start for me for this show. What do you think, Ingve? Is this a fun way of ending the season? It's most seasons last only 4 more weeks or 3 more weeks, I think.
I really like Team of the Season, but this live thing is not kind of. It's like, yeah, it's for me. It's not a proper start. I prefer the proper community voted Team of the Season players. So that's been kind of a tradition. You vote for the Team of Season teams. We've had a vote for Bundesliga now, but from what I've understood is that that's the only Team of the Season we get to vote for. All the other ones are pre-defined, so we can't have any influence on the coming Team of the Season team. So that's kind of a little bit of a buzz killer for me as well, because it's been like kind of a tradition showing your teams, the ones you voted for, and discussing that. So kind of EA took that away from us as well. So this is kind of it's a new start, but well, at the moment I'm not like super excited yet.
Oh, we didn't notice that. I'm wondering though, right? I was of course kidding. I mean, I get the voting thing. I always doubted how much voting power we actually had. So I stopped doing those votes and those team selections, because then you're like, it doesn't matter. I doubt it gained some community, right? It gained some traction. But I honestly didn't think we actually had some influence over it. We knew who the 11th or who the 12th player would always be without those votes anyways. I think the proper way to do is 2 footies when you get the loans. That's usually when I do have some feeling we do have some influence. Never got that feeling during Team of the Season myself. So, but I get that. Yeah, it's different though. I mean, it sort of excites me that they started this year a little bit different. Also, that we knew late what was exactly coming. I didn't see any players before. Like, no. I knew some players would come, but it could also be estimated guesses, right?
I saw some leaks, but I didn't see the stats, of course, until just before today. So, which is always nice that you don't know the team and stats like a week before it actually is in pack. So that's a little bit boring. So this is good. There are some changes, I think, from the setup. I don't think we get the EFL Team of the Season squad is not this year. From what I've seen, it's more of a mixed league thing now. So this mixed league Team of the Season team, which we'll have from Eredivisie, Super League, Liga Portugal, MLS, EFL, Saudi, Scotland, Germany's second Bundesliga, Switzerland Super League, Austria Bundesliga, Poland Extraklasa, Sweden Allsvenskan, and Belgian Pro League. So there are some changes. I'm pretty sure a lot of EFL fans will be very disappointed right now.
Yeah, I wanted to make a joke with, but I'm not, because it's actually a big part of our audience, UFL fans, and I'm not going to go there. But Ingve, is it necessarily a bad thing though? Because does this mean TOTS runs as long as they have been going on lately? Like last couple of years, it took 6 weeks to 8 weeks, something usually, I think 6 to 8 weeks. TOTS?
Yeah.
Does it mean it runs shorter?
No, I don't think so. The ultimate team of the season, men and women's team, will be in PAX end of May, from what I've understood. So it's around one and a half months with this now. So
and we got twice as many players, of course, as well this year in PAX.
Yeah,
anyways.
We get some men and female. So it's live now. Next week is Premier League and the Women's Premier League, and then it's the Bundesliga and the Frauen Bundesliga, and then it's La Liga and La Liga Feminine, and then it's Ligue 1 and Division 1 Arkema, and then it's Serie A and the NWSL. So no female Serie A type of team of season, it seems. And then, of course, it's the ultimate team of season men and ultimate team of season women that will end the team of season promo.
All right. I got so many questions, though. We got new rewards, or so many things we did. We got new rewards. We got one more week, I think, for the season. Do we save packs? What are your strategies on it? What's in pack currently? Is it any good? Chris, where do we want to start today, mate, with this?
I think the first thing you have to do is you have to look at what the games are coming up. So, for instance, the BSEC card that plays for Inter Milan. Inter Milan are not in great form at the moment, even though they're absolutely smashing Serie A. So Jan Uro Bisek, sorry if I've got that wrong, 91 rated centre-back. But this Sunday is the Milan derby, and AC are the ones at home as well. So I think you need to check that. You look at Luka Modric as well. I think he's one of the highest rated cards on there. And they play Barcelona in the Clásico on Sunday as well. So I think if you're going to look at any of these cards, have a good, real consideration, because as Ingve says, you have to win 2 of the next 4, which you'd imagine Inter Milan will do. But you also need 8 goals. Because I think every card here needs to double upgrade. I don't think there's really any cards in here that don't have it if they're going to make your team in TOTS. And I think even look at some of the rating of these cards, I think there might be a struggle for even to get into your card during TOTS. But there's a few on there. Let's say the Kudus card looks a decent one, but then you're banking on West Ham winning 2 games. And as we know, England is an extremely tight league, especially at the moment with relegation and teams going for the titles. So from that point of view, that would be my first thing. If you like a card, go and check what the next 4 games are, because you do need those double upgrades. No,
I don't think Ingve's cat's proper fan of Team of the Season live either.
No, not at all. She's complaining, saying this is not worth discussing. Just come and give me some food. So that's the opinion of my cat. Sorry. I agree on the Kudus card though. It looks really good, but the prices are gonna go like yo-yo if you buy them on the hype, and then the match, and if they score, it's gonna go up. If they concede, it's gonna go down. So for me, it's gonna be really stressful sitting on those cards tradable, because if you're afraid of losing coins, then those cards are not gonna be fun to sit on. At least not for me. If you have loads, then it's fair enough. Then you can afford to lose 200,000 coins, no problem. But for me, it's like, maybe I should just hold off buying them, at least. Take the ones I pack if I get someone. I don't want that stress again with losing coins.
I feel like you have to look at these cards critical. Are they good enough if you want to buy them off the market? Are they good enough to buy them for the current price and they will not get an upgrade? If that's the case, pull trigger. don't gamble on them getting an upgrade because you'll get plenty more high-rated cards in next week's anyways.
Yeah.
Although, when I have a look at, for example, Weaver being 20k for a 5-star skill move left winger, or Talon, Terlund. Talon. I know, but I just want to put out for all English fans.
Yeah.
Being a 4-star skill move, 5-star weak foot, 22k, 93 pace, 90 shooting, 90 dribbling. Looks very cool card. Proper playstyles as well. 20k.
Yeah, with finesse shot plus, power shot plus, power shot normal, power header normal, incisive pass rapid, and aerial. That's a really really good card stats wise, and of course she links to Haaland if you have to go on, and the other Norwegians as well. So and there are some good players from the Barclays Women's Super League already. So for that price, I don't think you can go wrong for that card. It's a really great card for the price, at least.
Sorry, Chris, one moment. You have Albert from the Bundesliga, right winger, 5-star skill move, 4-star weak foot, high, fast, good shooting, good dribbling, everything's on it. 14k, Ingve.
That's the one I packed. The only one I packed.
Yeah, but that card is not a bad card, though.
No, it's not. If you look at all the other playstyles, she has finesse shot plus, great, long ball plus, very nice, chip shot, power shot, incisive pass, whip pass, first touch, quick step, and relentless. So all those playstyles are great for a winger as well. So and can also start as a center mid with 90 short passing, 90 long passing, and 90 vision. It's like a crazy card if you look at the stats, though.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, I would just, if you gamble on the low-rated cards, these cards, I think I wouldn't mind using 5 of these cards now. I do think, for example, the Laia Alexandri, the center defender, looks very good as well. Robinson, 60k, left back. David Costa, actually, 5-star skill moves. So a lot of 5-star skill moves in this team as well, which we don't see that often either. I'm almost inclined, I don't have too much coins, like 150k or something, to just pick 5-6 of them up and just play them during this weekend, because they might just be overlooked already.
Yeah, that was a huge success last time. You changed your team around and you were so happy that I got you to do it. So
yeah, but that was a forced one. That was a forced one. And I changed my whole team. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Something about that, though, I did try some new players this week. And one player that really stood out for me, and I know you're gonna hate me, but is Lampard and Lineker. They've been really good for me this week.
They're always really good when I face them. So yeah, in the right hands, those are lethal cards because the stats are really good. I don't know why they're so cheap. So
no, so I packed both of them. I used both of them this week. I was like, well, actually, we're in that phase that you can just put any card on any position. And as long as you keep your stables in, like we said last week, we're in a good spot, right? Chris, you had something you wanted to toss up, but I interrupted you and probably broke your train of thoughts.
No, I just want to get your guys' opinions on the 3 playstyle pluses on these cards. Compared to TOTS, a Team of the Year, sorry. I'm interested to know, because Team of the Year, we've always said, are the premium cards, the ones we wait for, the ones that disrupt the power curve so much. But actually, now we've got TOTS live cards who've got 3 playstyle pluses.
I think that's kind of a must. If the cards didn't have that, I think many wouldn't consider like breaking the bank to change their teams around, because the team I have now is playing so well, and if the new cards didn't have 3 playstyle plus, I don't think they would kind of be a huge upgrade to what I already have in most positions. So they kind of, at least for me, needed it to improve my team. Because if the card has 3 playstyle plus and is under 2 million, at least I can afford them. and but if they were like 3 million plus and didn't have it and not the crazy amount of boost anywhere else, then why would I even consider changing my team around when everything is going so well at the moment? So there's no need to disrupt the team rhythm with new cards if it's not kind of special, which many of these are, like the Loftus G card with 3 playstyle plus, 220k at the moment approximately, and he has incisive pass plus, intercept plus, and bruiser plus. Great defensive midfielder.
I agree with Ingve. This is what needed, and I don't mind at all that it's not the Team of the Year cards that have to remain on top. I think this fits the game better to start like halfway through. You get Team of the Year cards which are good and which break the power curve. They stay on for 3 more months, 4 more months in this case. And then they can get replaced by cards that are obtainable for everyone. I think it's a perfect fit, and I really don't mind at all. I think this is perfect, honestly. Makes me want to try players as well. Like, that's the main reason why I tried Lineker. Like, oh, he's got playstyle plus on the power shooting, for example, and let's try that. I kind of dig it. You don't, Chris, or?
No, I don't. I don't. I hate Team of the Year promo as well. That's the best. I just
seriously, we didn't figure that one out either.
No, we mentioned it. GPM bingo there mentioned Team of the Year how much I hate it. But I just find it a bit strange, I'll be honest with you. I think maybe 2 or 3 of those cards could potentially have 3 playstyle pluses. But I don't like the fact that a lot of them have got them and not even really deserve them, in my opinion. And we always talk about the power curve of the game. And I just find it. Hopefully they'll bring out evolutions though. You know, I know the evolutions at the moment you're getting 2 max. Maybe they'll bring out evolutions. They'll get 3 max. That'll be a good one.
Wait, you want evolutions for cards that are already 92 rated, 94 rated, and going up from there?
Well, you've got the Havertz card at the moment, haven't you? The left back one, was it Winterwell card, Ingve, top of my head?
Yeah.
You can put that to a 92 rated one. And when we talk about his objective player coming up as well, that's actually if you've got that card, you can maybe put that in. I don't know if what card is better. Ingve will probably be the best person to tell me that way.
The Kai Havertz one, you mean?
Yeah, the Kai Havertz one. What you better doing? The objective one's free anyway. It's no free as it's an SBC, isn't it? At 1.2 million roughly, isn't it?
Yeah, that's if you didn't have the Winter Wildcard one, I think that's quite good option. I did the evolution, just like paid 100,000 coins to do the evolution, and I don't think I'm very eager to do the the live one. It looks good though, but I prefer the left back version. I think with the Whip Pass Plus as well, and I find it a little bit strange as well. Why did EA put this crazy upgrade on defensive stats on a Team of the Season card when he hasn't kind of had any defensive duties, I think, during the year so far, or the season, sorry, not for Germany or for Arsenal. So it's like really strange that EA should boost his defensive and physical so much suddenly. That's a little bit strange and maybe annoying as well, kind of to tempt people more to already drop the card that just finished for 100,000 as well. So it has 3 playstyle plus, but
I don't know if it's annoying though for me. I'm like, Team of the Season kicks off silly season, if I'm honest, for me. And I like this silly season far more than having Ruud van Nistelrooy in goal.
Yeah, that's that I can agree with, of course. But
the problem with that is, if you look at the team that's out tonight, there is no goalkeepers. Am I right in saying that? There's no
true, but you got to check SBC this week as well. And
I mean, Van Nistelrooy's a good goalkeeper. I use him still at the moment in goals, Ruud, and I enjoy using him. He's good with the ball at his feet, and but I'd like to see some goalkeepers. You know, we're going to have to see them anyway in the teams next week, aren't we? We're certainly going to see them.
Yeah.
In the Prem.
I'm pretty sure we'll get them.
I think they've missed a chance here of maybe doing a goalkeeper and allow people to get ones in there?
No, because the one thing they did really well this week, Ingve, we got a present, didn't we?
We did.
We get a free Team of the Season card.
Well, this was today, not this week.
No,
I got confused. I thought it was something else I missed there. So
okay,
we got a present, yeah, but well, what did you get, John?
I don't know. I didn't even open it yet. I wanted to wait until we started the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. You are a little bit blocked with.
Yeah, I decided to go unblock and try to do the Havertz one though. So I'm unblocked. I'll open it once we're chatting about it. But
I got Merino in mine, so of course one of the cheap ones. So if he gets a +2, it could be more than usable, of course. But it's also a 2 playstyle card, so that kind of kills the buzz already for me. And so it's not like I feel like I have to try him at all, to be honest.
I got the Mojica as well. So yeah. Mojica, Rafa. But
you got Rafa, yeah.
But still, I mean, it's a free team.
It's nice.
Card,
it's nice
we
with
never
a free
had
card,
before, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we can't complain too much about that getting a free card.
No, it's a free 90 rated card. I'm not going to complain about that.
I was, there has been leaks that there was going to be a TOTS pack out. I did check the store tonight before we came on. I didn't see that, which would be an absolute disaster for me if they decided ever to do that. A guaranteed TOTS pack in the store. I think that would be an absolute game changer.
A little bit too early for that.
No, next week, mate, during Premier League.
I really hope not, because I think that then would spoil the promo for a lot of people. A guaranteed pack there.
Does it though? I mean, during Team of the Year, everyone's been grinding. We didn't pack anything. Lately, they've been upping the pack weight on most things. Is it so bad that you could get them? I don't know if this time it matters too much anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I just think it would be. I think it's a step in the wrong direction. I think it's a step towards, as we say this numerous times on the show, there's a step towards actual players being available in the store in the next 2 or 3 games, maybe even next year.
I mean, agree, and I think that's a topic on its own. But from this point on, during Team of the Season hits, I am probably more in the let's have fun, let's play a lot, and just enjoy all these new influx of cards and the influx of players. Don't forget about we got a lot of new players in as well, I think, or players returning. I quite enjoy the community getting a boost and people being active and people talking about the game much more than I'm like, you know what? There's some greed in there. They'll sell enough anyways, mate, during next week, I'm afraid.
No, I certainly will do. I certainly think they will do. I mean, to be fair, I think the cup they put on this week, I've been critical about the store thing, but, the cup they put on with the mystery ball, it was a good laugh. It was a quick game and it was actually quite a good laugh, and, I enjoyed it. I mean, I did the 10 wins fairly quickly, and that, plenty of packs you're getting there, daily logins as well. So I think you can't really say EA have been stingy recently. Everybody will have, I don't know how many people packs I've got. I've got enough 100 packs to open over the period, and there'll be certainly more packs there. There's player picks still in there. Exchanges come back. I definitely think they've just definitely give us a lot of packs to play with.
Definitely. Ingve, they changed the rewards as well for us.
Yeah, for champs, they will change for squad battles and rivals as well, which is nice.
Yeah, and pretty good as well. If you get an elite, you get a guaranteed blueies this time around.
That's nice, of course.
So just too bad the season resets next week.
Yeah, but if it's like last time, then it's just you get relegated 1 division though, so it's not that awful.
Oh, actually, that isn't too bad. Yeah, no. I agree there.
I'm guessing it's going to be the same now since they long season and just one division relegated, which I of course have complained a lot about earlier. So I'm expecting the same thing. So in rivals, elite will get 1 team of season red pick, 1 out of 5. Division 1 will get team of the season red pick 1 out of 4. Division 2 will get a team of the season red pick 1 out of 3. Division 3 will get a team of the season red guarantee. Division 4 will have max 90 team of the season red guaranteed for rewards. But
that's pretty
that's
good,
from
right?
the season 6 launch though, April 25th.
No, I mean, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that.
It's a little bit more motivating to get promoted when you get those red picks instead, which we had fun with last year, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely like how do you say it? I think you've seen, or at least let me speak from my own perspective. I've noticed that it's far more leveled up now. People are less inclined to stay down during rifles, which makes it a better experience for everyone. You can see now that I wouldn't say all they had to do is up rewards, but that's something we said for months now. Up rewards, make it worthwhile going up. And go. The only thing they have to do is let go of the matchmaking. How do you call it? The friendlies based on. If they get rid of that as well, it's actually. Yeah. I still think it's a very good system overall, but I know it's an unpopular opinion.
No, I think the matchmaking's been actually fine. I don't know if it's been because I've been late coming to the cup. It felt actually decent. There didn't seem to be many great players in the mystery ball compared to what I normally face when it's like 10 in the limit. So, I mean, I don't know if they'll put a TOTS cup in. Hopefully they do, but I think the limit, there's no need for it. But now, as you say, we're coming to the fun part of the game. And, and I wouldn't, for me, I wouldn't stress too much about rewards either, because eventually, give it 2 or 3 weeks and you'll be discarding TOTS at this rate. If we
putting them in exchange.
Yeah, you'll be finding them in exchanges left, right, and centre to try and get something decent, Yeah.
Definitely. Talking about something decent, we'll skip the advertisement today because there's so much to talk about. So no mid-roll for everyone. You get a pre-roll if you are not a Patreon, and you even if you don't want to be a Patreon, something you want to do. But we'll tell you more about that once the Team of the Season hype starts to slow down at early next week. Is you want to join the Patreon, the Discord. Sure, you want to join the Patreon as well, but you mainly want to be on the Discord page. There's a free link in the description, in the show notes. Download the Discord app, click on it, join us. It's totally free, but we're doing some amazing things in the next couple of weeks there. So join us there and we'll find that out. Talking about what's available, Ingve, SBC galore as well?
Well, galore. We got.
We talked about Defender, right?
We talked, of course, about the 1.2 million Havertz, and it's a very good card. If you don't have the Winter Wildcard one and did the evolution, that's a good option. If you want a Kai Havertz card, there's a return of the player picks, team of the week. There are some 77 plus Major League double upgrade thing, and the duplicate exchangers are back. Really good. That's brilliant. Thank you to EA for that. I think it will be needed. And there was a quite huge, finally, SPC for people to grind for a few weeks, I guess. Team of the year, Rio Ferdinand. SPC comes in around 2.3, 2.4 millions.
What a card!
A crazy good card. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess.
But...
well, it's just when you said a big SPC, it's got 20 things to do.
Sections.
Yeah, yep. So I was already put me to sleep, that one, and just the price. Don't want to be a Debbie Downer, so I won't say too much. Let you guys go first.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Hullit and Ginola SPCs were around the same price, 2 point something when they came out, and they're not close to my team at the moment. So, but the Rio Ferdinand card is one of the worst cards to face when you
got me there for a second. I thought you'd say one of the worst cards. I'm like, okay, now
no. It's a crazy good card. He tackles so cleanly, and it's almost impossible to get past that one. So good thing it's expensive, because I don't want to face that card every match in FUT Champs, to be honest.
I think it's a good card, but I think Havertz is already expensive. And I feel like at this stage of the game, I don't mind these SPCs at all, to be honest. But why I am probably skipping them, it's not because they're on great card, because it's an insane card, right? Like Ingve said, it's probably the best or one out of 3 best defenders in game currently. But it takes me so long to grind these.
Yeah,
and I find it such a, not a waste, I should say that differently, but I find it, I can spend my time playing, find that more important than playing in the menus. And if I start to do this card, I might just be finished after my summer holiday, because I don't have the patience to just grind. I like the smaller SBCs with like the outlier cards more. We get guaranteed packs soon as well, I think, guaranteed SBCs. I'd rather take a gamble on those personally. But I appreciate the card being there. I don't think it's a bad value at all. It's just, for me personally, it's just too much work for the current thing. But that's also why I'm not doing any EVOs, like I said before. And I know that's also very much appreciated feature this year as well. It's just too much for me to spend time on certain things.
Fair enough.
I just look at it and think, I look at the Maldini 94 centre back, I think is the FUT birthday one. And you look at the price of that, which is 2.3 million. Now, I've said this on the show many a time. I think coins are now almost worthless. I think there'll be loads of us out there have loads of coins at the moment with nothing to put them in. And I would be more tempted to do that Maldini card, and you'll get some value back, than putting all my fodder into a Ferdinand card, which to me looks a bit weaker than the Maldini card.
Yeah, although this one is available for everyone, and I do think that's something we should always be happy for. That makes sense. You give people options to do them, which is always better than putting something on behind a 2 million wall. Because for you, 2 million you can't really spend. I have 150k. I can only dream about them all things, right?
But what I'm saying, John, is I think coins we're now seeing in this game are, trading's becoming more and more difficult to do. So, what you're going to do with your coins at the moment, you can buy packs of them if you want. I mean, a lot of people have been doing that with their coins. So I don't think people are the value of coins is not the same as it has been in previous games.
No, but we also never had Team of the Season arrive and have 91 rated striker cards available for 15k. So
No, I accept that, but what I'm saying is when I look at it, and we've talked about this, and you've said it as well about this card, is I just feel that this card will get superseded very quickly. There'll be other SBCs to come out. We've looked at the Galazzo Heroes. I'm surprised actually that there's no Team of the Season heroes as well. There probably will be Team of the Season icons, let's be honest. They seem to be they'll be really pushing that sort of type of card more so than the actual normal player that's still in the game at the moment. So I think heroes or icons will come in TOTS very soon.
But there will be maybe a Pro League centre back with close to Rio Ferdinand stats for 20k, but the problem is he won't play similar in game because of the body type, etc. So that's my problem. There's going to be lots of players that have better stats than, for example, Drogba that I have now, but they won't play better because of the body type thing in game. So it was the same last year. I can't remember the name of the player I packed. They looked like a crazy card, and it was so bad in game. I was like so disappointed. It could have been so good, but no. And then that's why I'm a little bit. There will be kind of on paper great stats, but in game they're not gonna play like that, unfortunately.
I definitely agree, but I do think the big advantage is with Rio, it's going to be good, so it's probably worth spending 2 million on fodder on them. On the other cards, these are now. I look at Otamendi that came out now. It's like 60, 50k already, probably 30k at the end of the weekend. I'm like, yeah, it might not be the same, but it looks pretty similar. Just try it for 30k and get 5k loss or something if you really want. And it might surprise you and be good enough.
Right? Yeah, of course.
I think chemistry as well. I mean, I know we're getting to the season where you say chemistry doesn't matter, John, when we get to these rated cards, but that
has an update on that though, because they changed chemistry for some of these minor leagues as well, Chris.
All right.
You get a boost in chemistry, don't you, Ingve?
Yeah, there are some starting from April 26. Select items will have Team of the Season Plus chemistry, giving players improved links with their league to help integrate them into your squad. So these will also exist across selection of women leagues and mixed league Team of the Season items throughout the campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I wanted to agree on you there, but they put out this message and I was like, oh, that's actually a good fix as well.
Yeah,
that's a nice one, of course.
It's needed. It's needed actually for the female players, because I'm right in saying that if you get a player from this the League of Femme, or it's called, they don't get actual proper chem unless it's the same club. Is that right? A player,
they need if they have an icon in the same nation, that helps a lot.
But the thing is, that, a player like Bon Mati, am I right in saying it has to be a Barcelona player to get the chem from a male side?
Yeah, but now not anymore, because I think in the Team of the Season Plus chemistry cards, they start on 2, whatever happens, as long as they're in the right position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think that's already a tremendous help.
But I think it needs to be in the game for the start of the game as well, though. I think that should be at the start of the game.
Yeah, but we did criticize that, and I think they won't fix that base structure during the year. Right? They fixed that with promos like this. But I do think next year we can see something like that definitely happen being the standard as well. I like, except for the red design on the Team of the Season cards, which I definitely don't like, and I am sort of inclined to say yes to Ingve's. We want a little bit more lighter blue on it, but everything else so far, yeah, like I like the fact you can upgrade them. I like the fact there's so many cheap ones. So we got a free one, which I really applaud. The SBCs, well, it at least gives you options. The upgrades are available day 1. Normally we get these upgrades, they put them out over the weekend, right? Oh, first open as many packs as you want. Then after the weekend, then we'll give you an option to grind. It's there already. Upgraded rewards straight from the bat. Personally, it makes me exciting this start of Team of the Season. I'm pretty happy how they did that. And the things we like, how do you deal with minor leagues? I think the solution they now brought in, pretty cool. They gave us a schedule ahead of time, pretty cool. And these upgrades work fast so far. And I think the drop rate has been so far pretty good as well. I opened 15 packs. While Chris was just chatting, I packed 3 Team of the Season cards in those 15 packs.
I have 1 in 50, so that's all down to luck. So.
Sure, but normally during Team of the Year, you could open 1,500 and you get none.
Yeah, that's a different story, of course, yeah.
I mean, it does definitely feel a little bit different already for me. I like the direction the game's going. I like the direction we started this promo, and I might sound like I'm running a hype train currently myself, but...
yeah, yes.
I do feel this is a pretty good start of...
No, you're right, John. I think as well, if you look at the objective card in Super John McGinn, that's a good card as well. And I mean, Aston Villa are in good form as well. You know, they went through there at the weekend, I think, against Lons. They're in the semi-finals of their European competition, beat Arsenal last Saturday, pushing for the Champions League spot as well. So, you know, they've picked a really good card for a decent league. You know, they could easily put an objective card there for a slightly smaller league, but they put a good league, a good card, and a good team as well.
Yeah.
I can agree with you, Chris, on that. Everything, actually.
And they play Bournemouth on Saturday, so there's a good chance that they'll get some decent goals, and they should get a win as well. And then they've got a big say in the Championship down south. Yeah, they've got to play Chelsea, and then Brighton, and also then Liverpool, which I'm sure Ingve hopes to get beat at.
Villa's gonna have no problem with Liverpool, so that's probably gonna give them 2-3 goals as well. So
don't be that man, mate.
Well, I'm being realistic. I watched the last matches of Liverpool, and it's not been happy watching, to be honest.
I understand it, but you gotta be a little bit enthusiastic about these things.
Well, the promo things with upgrades are nice. Villa has a good chance to get Mr. McGinn upgraded for sure.
And in terms of the card, Ingve, are you excited by that card? Do you think it's a decent card?
He has one of the playstyles, well, 2 of the playstyles plus I really like, Incisive Pass Plus and Anticipate Plus. Those are really nice to have on central midfielders. And with 93 short passing, 97 long passing, 90 vision without any boost at all, 99 stamina, 90 jumping, 89 strength, 93 standing tackle. If you boost him with a shadow or something, then I think you could have a really good defensive midfielder that also can be box to box because he has a 96 shot power and 88 long shots as well without any boost. Really good balance and dribbling, agility, force skimmer, force weak foot, high work rates. He's got a dead ball normal, long pass normal, slide tackle normal, technical normal, press proven normal, and relentless. So he can probably run for 120 minutes of full sprint pretty much. So he can start center mid, CDM, and a right mid. So yeah, I think that's a really good card for objectives, to be honest.
Yeah.
Talking about objectives, what are your plans for team this season with the upgraded rewards? Are you going to be full grind mode? You're going to save packs? What are your plans for the coming week or weeks? Generally speaking, plans might change though.
The FUT champ starts probably in 5 minutes and lasts until Wednesday morning now. So I'm going to, of course, do FUT champs. There's no stress now during team of season. Plenty of time. You don't have to play lots of matches in one sitting. You can just span it out over days. And if you can't play in the weekend, you can still hopefully play Monday, Tuesday still. So I think it's less stress. There are going to be more people back as well. Be easier to find matches. So that for me is a really big plus. I've already done the rivals matches needed. When I'm done with champs, I will try to get promoted. And I'll do some evolutions on the way, I'm pretty sure as well. We got 2 new ones today that are both free, which looks quite good. You can get some nice boosts on attacking mid connection or defensive mid connection. So there are some nice stuff there.
Yeah. All positives, mate. I don't know why you guys are so critical at this point. Free Evos. There's something for it. Like, I mean, I get it, right? We're also used of doing these promos a certain way. But the Wicked League example you gave, start Friday evening, take like 5 days now to do them. So that's 4 matches a day if you want to spread them out like very generously.
Yeah,
that's amazing, right? Everyone got a free qualifier in as well, I think, for this week if you want. Yep. They give a free qualifier as well. They give a free draft token when we logged in today. You get a free team of the season token. I don't mind, but it all screams like, okay, hammer time. Let's go. It makes me enthusiastic, and the draft has been tremendously boosted as well. So there's really good players in those drafts to at least have an attempt at, like play with. And if you lose first match, it happens. Nothing lost as well. Because except for like this week has been a lot of it's so slow. I think they hit the ground running from my feeling. And even I'm going to play Wicked League, which I normally never do. But I'm like, I can make 4 matches. I could probably play around 8 in weekend. That shouldn't be an issue. The other ones I can probably do on a Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Should be fine. Even just to get a chance at something new, right? And to get some players tested and to talk about it, to feel the experiences going in. Building it up in 5 days probably unloads the servers as well. And talking about servers, yes, we started off slow, right? Menus are laggy and there's definitely a peak performance going on there. But there were times, Ingve, that we were sitting here on Friday night trying to record this show during team of the season. We couldn't even log in until way after the show, right?
Yeah, good old days. Everything went down for hours. We
were like, let's do a show. Let's talk about the team. I can see the team on football, but I have no idea what else going on.
Yeah.
So honestly, I can't really critique them so much, and it makes me a positive start.
Servers are quite okay, at least on the app now. They were struggling a little bit just around content time, but now it's like more normal again when you open packs and things. So that's nice. So maybe things have kind of calmed down, which is good. So I hope people that are trying to play online matches will have smooth gameplay as well. That would be awesome.
Yeah, well, we've found that. Chris, your plans for team of the season this week or weeks beyond?
Well, I'll be playing Weekend League this week and probably the week after. I believe there's Marius is going to rent out his PlayStation when we're in Crete to play our weekend league. Really charge us by the hour. What we want to play, but no, I'm going to play. This is a good fun time to play. I'm just sitting here listening to you, John, thinking, I understand the Havertz card's expensive, 1.2 million. But if he gets 2 upgrades, he goes to 94 rated. Is there going to be that many left backs in the Prem? German, good nation as well. Is there much difference between a 94 rated left back and a 97 rated left back? I don't think there really is.
But a 94 paced plus centre midfielder is something else.
Mm-hmm. But he can play striker. He's big, he's tall, he's got long legs. If you're into crossing as well, you can put him at the right and put him up against those smaller fullbacks as well. Yeah, I think for me, when I listen to John, I think EA's had a pretty decent week. I think this is a great promo, actually, when you think about it, because what else would they have put in? The last week's promo was dead in the water. That was just fodder if you actually packed any of those cards. So, no, I applaud EA this week. I'm looking forward to this one, and I think we always say live cards give you that little bit extra boost, gives you a little bit of an interest. Even me, I've packed Otamendi. I'll be watching Benfica and see how they do in the Portuguese league.
Yeah, I would say I like after I just packed Saha, I would watch Galatasaray, but I won't. But I will definitely check the results. Sorry, it's cup final in the Netherlands this weekend, so there's no way I watch any other football.
Well, good luck in the final.
Yeah, good luck. I can mention if you have the flashback Kevin De Bruyne card still in your club, you can put him in the attacking mid connection evolution, and he will be 91 rated, and he will have the incisive pass plus and of course rapid plus now, with insane passing and shooting, good pace. So yeah, I would at least consider doing that evolution, even though if you don't do evolutions at all, like John, then
yeah, well, don't worry, I don't have that card anymore in my club, that's for sure.
Did you do the SPC, by the way?
No, I think that came out in week 1, didn't it? Like first week.
Well, yeah, one of the first weeks, yeah. So
I think that actually came out like the game released on Tuesday, and that card got released on a Thursday or something. I can't see anyone still having that card in their clubs, honestly.
But if you have base Yaya Toure, you can actually do the same thing. You can put him in either the attacking mid connection evolution or the defensive one.
How many games do you have to play for that one, though? For the just generally speaking,
that is, let me see, 2, 6, 8 matches approximately. Nine matches?
Okay, 9 matches. 9 matches isn't too bad, but you could also finish half your weekend league in the same time, have a chance of a better card.
You can just sub them in during weekend league and get it done. So
definitely.
That is a good point, which I keep forgetting about evolution. Sorry. I have to apologize there because you're definitely right there. I kept thinking they have to start, but they don't have to start. So that is actually good.
I'm just going to mark your cards on two players for the defensive one. If you have the Winter Wild card, Scary, I think his name is, you can put him in, which takes him to 91 rated, and his shooting is insane. It's well in the 90s, that one. And also, if you have Base Ramirez, the ex-Chelsea player hero card, he will also fit in defensive. And that is one card that does play well above its stats, that one. So there's some good fun cards to put in there. And again, evolutions, I think you got to take a hat off to EA. They've put some really decent ones in there. And long may it continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, and I won't even bash on it. It's not my cup of tea, but I appreciate it being there.
Yeah,
good.
And that's definitely good. I think I will just play. I'll play Weekly League. I'll try. I think I'm 2 wins away from Elite, honestly, now. So I will definitely try to hit Elite before the season turns over. And hopefully I can come back just as fast as well. A general thought, though, and I just want to have your 2-sentence answer on this. Is the game getting harder for people now when people come back? Or is the game getting easier for people when people come back? Chris?
It depends.
Of course it.
I was going to say, it depends, as we always say, on mindset. It depends on your mindset.
Yeah.
If you're going to come back and stress yourself out and be worried about the rewards you're going to get, then the game will be harder for you. If you come back and say, look, This is spring break. This is summer holidays. This is 2 weeks in Ibiza with a phone party. I'm going to enjoy myself no matter what. Then you'll have more fun. And don't worry what rewards you get, because, as I say, come the end of TOTS and when we go into footies, or it's going to be called, and we go into Euros, if there's going to be a mode for that as well, you'll be quick selling these players because you'll have so much stack cards in there. Just have a bit of fun. This is the fun time of the game. You don't need to worry what players you're going to get. As I say, there's no much difference between a 94 rated and 97 rated card. So have a bit of fun.
100% agree.
Good point.
Ingve, is it going to get harder or is it going to get easier for?
It all depends how long
Of
the
course,
break
it
is.
depends.
Yeah, but if you had a 5-month break, then it's going to be really hard because your team is way behind. But if your team is decent, I think it's going to be easier because your mindset is fresh. You are relaxed. You have not been kind of struggling for maybe a few months playing the game. So I think in the beginning you'll come into a few upgrades as well for the patches. So it might surprise you, be more fun, might be really nice, and you get more wins than you usually do before you took the break. So I think if you're in a good place when you start playing, I think you'll do better.
I would just like to add as well, as if it was me, and it will be me this week, is I will push to get as high as possible in rivals in the divisions, because if you're at the end of the season come Thursday, you're going to drop down one. If you're dropping, just you can get as high as you can. The rewards are going to be a lot better. Listening to you guys on the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I generally feel like when team of the season hits, the game gets a little bit easier because the 2 months prior to team of the season is when the most dedicated players play usually. Now there's a whole new influx of people coming back, players just starting. We're not that far away for EA to put FIFA or FC24 into EA Play as well, if it's not there already. But I think it should be there soonish. I saw they put the NHL game out on it yesterday as well. So FC24 FC games aren't usually that far behind. So we get a whole lot of new players. I think the chances you met someone around your own level, even with the matchmaking, will become slimmer just because of the sheer amount of players that are back and playing. So generally speaking, it should feel a little bit more relaxed. Let's put it like this. I'm not going to say easier because the first time I say that, I'll match a pro, of course. But generally speaking, I do think this is the most fun time to play, the most fun things to try. And the only
best
thing
rewards.
Best rewards. And those have been good lately, I think, as well. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the next things. Looking forward a little bit more. I'm sort of lost. Do we get mini releases now as well, Ingve, or not anymore now?
I think there will be a mini release, yes.
So on
because
Sunday,
there are some rumored players that I haven't seen, and they're not supposed to come as SPC. So I'm guessing there's a mini release either tomorrow or Sunday.
Perfect. So we'll take those on Tuesday's show when Daniel probably is returning. Anything to add about what I think is one of the best starts of the season so far? But let's put that on the social, see how people react to that. Chris, any closing thoughts from you?
I just want to say to people, as you said already, John, the Discord is free for people. If people want to support the show, patreon.com/futinreview. You want to come in, it's a great time to come in. Discord is popping, loads of people joining. You want to talk about Fallout, explain to me what actually is happening. I've got 2 episodes to go, not got a clue what's going on. Just love cowboys and loads of other stuff. So come in and please tell me what's actually going on. As I say, we talk about FC, we talk about real football. It's getting all exciting as well. You know, it's the end of the season, the run for the EPL. Unfortunately, Rangers dropped 5 points in 2 games. So let's not talk about the Scottish League. And also, you know, the fact is that we've got the Euros coming up as well. So we'll run competitions throughout the Euros as well. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, and why would you not join? Come and join us. It's free. I'm sure, as John says, there's links in the show.
Perfect. Ingve, closing thoughts from you, my friend.
Yeah, come join the Discord, have fun with us, be social that way. Many good people now. We're having good discussions every day, and now there's even more to talk about. Try to have fun. If you struggle to have fun, the Discord is a good place to get some inspiration on what to do, what to maybe not do. talk to people in the same situation as you, share your thoughts, and don't, even though you don't pack the team of season cards you want straight away, just be patient. There will be lots of packs the coming weeks. You will probably pack a lot of players that you want. Just try to enjoy it as much as you can.
Yeah, these are usually times when no matter what, you can't, like maybe team of the season, Premier League isn't your best time. Maybe Bundesliga isn't your most luckiest time. But then suddenly the French league hits and you can pack an Mbappe and all is well in the world again. That's why I appreciate this promo. It's usually my most fun time around. Yeah, so I definitely agree. Don't give up hope. Enjoy. That's definitely something we do. Hope you enjoyed the show. So one thing left for us to do before we go out into the weekend, and that is to
drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
FUT.
T.
FUT.
T.
FUT.
T.
T. Interview. FUT.